Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, all honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors be to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the elders, knocking of GMS, men that are like that is pushes word with truth and sincerity. Hey, Shalom, total select. I'm going to go into a quick lesson here, all through the spirit and prophet Yahweh Shem Shai, of course. And I don't really have a title for this, but it's going to be like a two-story type lesson. You know what I mean? Go through the spirit, in transit in the work truck, going home, long work day and shit. I had something through the spirit. But one thing I want to talk about is how we're going to get our women back in order. All right. Now, it was two scenarios that happened. One scenario happened, it was a few days ago. I believe it was on a Friday. I do services, I do services, and I go into people's houses and I conduct services, tradesmen, services. And there was this one lady, I knocked on the door, and of course, this was in a beautiful home, a beautiful area in Dublin, Ohio. All right, it's a beautiful home. There's a lot of money out there. So I knock on the door, and it's fucking cold, it's brick cold. And I knock on the door and I'm waiting. And the names, they're Elamite names, all right? So they're long syllable names. I'm all right. The lady said, Breezeline, this company's here, all right? And I don't know, I wasn't really expecting the lady to open the door. Because, their traditions, because they're stuck in the ancient Eastern customs, all right? The customs that was set up through Yahweh Shem Shai, and these are heathens, man. All right, so the lady didn't open up the door because she knew it was a man on the other side of the door, all right? So this is an order, and then we're gonna get our women back, man, in the kingdom, because this is a heathen woman, all right, that's doing the customs, ancient customs of the people, not just the Israelites, but all people, man. So I thought that was very beautiful, man. And like I said, she waited until the man opened the door and to greet me and stuff. And mind you, this guy, and this is another thing about you black women, you Hispanic and Native American women. Hey, that woman, and she was a fair-skinned woman. All right, I'm gonna get to the story. She was a fair-skinned woman. I was able to see her face. I didn't want to look at her face, but because she was very shamefaced, because her face wasn't covered, because she didn't expect me to show up early. All right. Now getting back to the story. Now this is a fat, sloppy, Cheeto, Dr. Pepper, Americanized Elamite. All right. He's all fat, got long hair, no beard, dorky glasses. But guess what? He had a woman, and this woman and his kids was in order. So this is how you know you gotta identify who's under the curses, man. Read Deuteronomy 28th chapter, man. Deuteronomy 28, 54. That was a precept of the day from the young brother Yaakov. Evil eye towards your brother, your mother, your wife, your kids. That's us. That falls on us. That's how we know. Now that scenario was humbling, man. But like I said, for the most part, these heathens, they follow their customs, man. Somewhat to the best of their abilities here in America. They didn't get completely knocked out of their heritage or customs like the Israelites did, like you Jakes did, all right? Now, now I'm back to it. I'm doing my services. The husband went upstairs because he had to conduct some business working at home upstairs. So it was like, man, I kind of need the guy's help. But the only one available was the wife, and she was cleaning up. And I said, sir, I need to get to your basement. He was upstairs. I'm in the mid-floor. All right, and the lady said, oh, and she looked, and she did not want to answer me. And I was like, and I knew what was going on. She did not want to answer me because she was shamefaced. She was embarrassed to look at another man because she know that's going off. That's committing adultery. That's in the scriptures. These heathen follow the scriptures better than you damn niggas, man. She was embarrassed. She didn't want to look at me. I didn't want to look at her. That's how bad it was. I was like, man, miss. She said, it's in the basement. I will show you the door. I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't mean, because that's how embarrassed she was. I don't have my face mask on. This is what the lady said. I don't have my face mask on. I'm very sorry. And she looked down the whole time. Didn't even look me in the eyes, bro. So you can think about precepts. You know, I'm in transit. I'm not gonna pull precepts, but you can go into the precepts about how Sarah obeyed Abraham by calling him Lord. That's in the precepts. I don't want our women are gonna get back into that the order. All right. Right now, Esau has got everything all fucked up, especially with Jake, because we fall under the curses, and we deserved it. Jeremiah 31:22. A new thing, a woman shall compass a man. A woman looking you in the eyes should be a fucking crime, man. But this woman was so shamefaced and so feminine that she didn't even want to look me in the eyes. I was just trying to get business done, and I apologized to the lady. I damn near apologized to the husband, but he should have been on game. Like, man, I'm attending business. I'm a man. You should have been down there for your fucking house, man. So I got a little, excuse me, offended. And there's a reason why I'm coughing. I'm getting to the second story. This is my last call, and it's getting dark, so bear with me, Salakim. Now, Jumpy, mind you, like I said, lay with shamefaced. That's the Israelite. That was the heathen woman. Pretty woman. She didn't have her face on. She had a hijab on. Covering her head. That tells you in the scriptures, in Corinthians, Apostle Paul spoke about that. A woman should cover her head up. It's a shame unto a woman having no hair. So that shows you about the curses. Isaiah 3rd chapter, about the bald-headed black woman. Curses, of course. We deserve every bit of it. But she was embarrassed nonetheless, but that was very humbling. I apologized to the husband, the lady. You know, I believe I apologized to the husband. I'm like, I'm very sorry, and I totally understand. Because you know what I'm saying? That's very feminine, man. That's very feminine, man. She regarded her husband. Our women don't regard our husband. Our women don't regard their boyfriends, their fathers, man. This is why we gotta get the fuck out of here. Now, scenario 2, this happened today. Along the weekend, we had a big snowstorm that led, fucked up a lot of people's houses, or led floodings because essentially all the snow melted because of the change of degree. Now, this is an Israelite woman's house down in the city, and her shit got fucked up due to a sunk pump overflooding the sunk pump. And if you're familiar with sunk pumps, is helping you. It helps you to not overflow or overflood your house. It usually take that excess water and take it into to sewage or to drainage. Now her sunk pump didn't fail, but it was too much water being taken on because her house or basement had a foundation leak. Now, how I know that? I know that through experience through plumbing, but also I know that through me living in the same conditions. Terrible rainstorm in DC or Maryland area, DMV area, had my whole old house flooded. I literally was 5 feet away from the sunk pump, 6 feet away from the fucking the heater, the water heater. And this shows you how Jake is under the curses. This woman is all but my age, about 4, 5, 6 kids. Beautiful children, by the way. Well-behaved. Jake's, man. The mom struggling. She acquired the house from her father in the city. All types of issues. I'm giving her, and this is why you women shouldn't be leading, man. A prime example. I'm getting to it. This is why you women should not usurp authority, man. Scriptures tell you that in Timothy's. This woman her house flooded over the weekend and Sunday. It's Tuesday. She did not even know to even air out her house, open up the windows. I had to tell her that. I told her she has mold growing on her drywall. Active mold growing on her drywall. She has some fans to dry up the house. But you can tell she don't have no man. She didn't know how to properly. That's why I'm coughing. I got a cough because there was a mold issue downstairs. So I had to tell this woman, an Israelite woman, so you Black, Hispanic, and Native American women, you women in general, you need men. You need guidance. You need order. I told this woman, because she was living downstairs in the same predicament like me when I was 15, when my house flooded. She lived 5 feet away from the fucking sunk pump, from the heater, 30 feet away from the sunk pump. House flooded. Didn't know what to do. This is why you women need guidance and order. This is why we need, as a whole, as a collective, we need Yahweh Bashim Yahushua power, bro. This woman is single, five kids, probably about 1 or 2 baby fathers through, don't know what's going on. She asking me for help now, trying to smack off on me. All right, that just shows you the difference between a heathen and the Israelite, man, in your modern day society in America, or hell, anywhere, man. Their women are in order. Our women aren't, for the most part. We're getting back to that glorious stage, man. We got to go through these curses. Got to get things, in order for things to get bad, things get better, things got to get bad, man. Jacob's trouble, hour of temptation, the chip, famine, pestilence. And I felt sorry for that woman. I really did. I did my damnedest to make sure her services was working. Made sure she didn't have any electrical issues. I looked at a water heater. No issues there. She needs some drainage there. Looked out for the woman because I felt bad, because we love our people, man. Contrary to popular belief, man. All right, let her know what's going on. Help the kids out with the services. Consoling the kids because they went through probably a traumatic event, man. But Jake is used to it. Now let her Edomite house fucking flood over the weekend. They'll do themselves away, man, because they ain't built for that type of shit, man. Remember, Jacob is built for that. Jacob is built for affliction, for long suffering. We're built for that, not you damn heathens. And you guys gonna see that, and you women, especially you women and children, y'all gonna see that here during Jacob's trouble. You Israelites. But anyway, that was something I want to share. And also, there's another one. My midday. I had my last one before I close. I'm at a head to the crib, man. Jake, long day. My last one is Israelite woman. I was outside, out back in the alley doing my services. No homo. I'm a tradesman. Work in the telecommunications business. So I'm replacing some shit, and a lady's car don't start. An Israelite black woman's car don't start. She asked the Israelite man, myself, do I have jumper capers? I had to kind of tell her I did it. And it's cold as shit. You women need men. And y'all gonna see that in Jacob's trouble. This is why a lot of women, you got Isaiah the 13th chapter, about how the spoils women gonna be ravished. The heathen women, they're gonna get over it. They're gonna be over it. America, their bullshit and their Babylon juice, their wine, their deceptions. They gonna go back to their country. You niggas don't got nowhere to go. Only place you got somewhere to go is believing in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Sticking to the scriptures, man. All right? Getting down with the apostles, the elders, the GMS, man. The truth. Because we don't have nothing else out here, man. We don't have our women in order. Women are ashamed because they couldn't cover her face up because there's another man in the house. She had a hijab on, but her face wasn't covered, so she was ashamed, man. Our women gonna get back into that, man. We're gonna get our glory of women back, man. So with that, hey man, we're gonna endure. Lord's will. Yahweh Shemashah willing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm coughing, like I said, she got active mode. And then she probably would have got sick if it wasn't for, through the spirit, it wasn't for me to give her some tips, man. I felt sorry for her, man. Open up the fucking windows, air it out for a couple days, man. Women need guidance. Israelite men need guidance. From who? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, all honor, glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kadash. Hey, double honors be to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the elders, Nakim of GMS, and men that are like him, that is pushing the word of truth and sincerity. Hey, shalom to the